So since I only caught one fish, we're gonna dig into this tackle box. So I'm gonna call this my grandpa's mystery tackle box. I've been pretty vocal about him passing away. We found his box the other day and I haven't looked through it yet. So what I'm gonna do, I think my dad peeked in there. So what I'm gonna do is just go through it real quick. When I was like 16, I think his boat stopped working and he sold it, so I never really got a chance to fish with him. So it's gonna be interesting to see what kind of lures and stuff he kept in his box. Start off at the top, some old like spinner swim baits. I assume he probably caught pike on these or tried to catch pike on them. He has 2 of those. Lots of just steel hooks with like a, there's Mr. Champ. I think you can like jig for trout with stuff like that. Another one of these big swim baits. It's got that rainbow color that my dad and my papa like. Just a big like herder's cowbell it's called. I'm guessing it goes on like a dipsy diver, or I don't even know what that is. Old maps. This reminds me of the little Cleos, but I've never really seen it with the squid on the end of it. So I wonder if it's like a lake trout lure. Comment below if you think that's what it is. Nice. Big old snag hook. That's illegal in New York State. Some old hooks. Some old silver hooks. Nickel, silver. Those are good for pike. We got a lot of these double hooks. I don't know what you use them for.
Use string minnows down the back, live minnows for pike fishing.
Got a crankbait. It's like a crayfish type crankbait color. This is what the old bomber or the new bombers kind of look like. That appears to be like an old fly. It's made out of cork and just some yellow and black. But this is that's pretty interesting. But what's more interesting to me is this little guy. I've saw these in a big version. Actually, he has one in here. And the way they're connected, I have to be led to believe that those are antique lures. That's something I've never seen before. I really like that. They're sharp. Those hooks are still sharp too, though. This regular spoon was actually made in Naples, New York, so it's probably some sort of trout spoon. Crocodile, this is the color I believe. It's another little trout spoon. Made by Lure Jensen. I've never seen that color. Well, I've seen the color, I just never seen crocodile on the back of a lure. It's a basic orange spoon. And then a copper little Cleo. It's got a lot of trout fishing lures in there, but I'm assuming it was used for pike as well. Just a little basic spinner. So there's this appears to be a bobber. And it had a little thing in there, hot fishing tips. It says Sonic on it, the most effective on comparatively fast retrieves, allow to sink to desired depth and wind in fast. So I don't know what you would put on there, but I thought it was a bobber, but it's pretty heavy. So I'm guessing it's like a bullet weight, old school style. That could be an antique too. It's a pretty popular color in New York. Seems like every New Yorker's tackle box has this in it. Look, a big one. The old Red Devil. Daredevilet. Made in Detroit, USA. Another trout. Says crocodile on it, so clearly the green one wasn't a crocodile. That one was dye 3 and this says dye 4 on it. I'm guessing that's the size. This is a popular color to this day, like a chartreuse type color. An old fly with a spinner. The hook's actually jacked up, it's nice and crooked. Hey, some old eagle claws, 89 cents. You don't see that anymore. Miller MFG spring water. Now I have a bunch of these old spinners in my other tackle collection. I'm guessing they're for like drifting for pike or something, or walleye, pike. These are pretty neat. I like them. I feel like those red beads are gonna be key if you use them. So this guy we're gonna be using, I think. You don't see them made metal like this anymore. You see them plastic. So we use these all the time to get the hooks out of the bellies of the fish and stuff when they swallow the hook. You just put it down in their throat, onto the line, and pull the trigger, and it pops right off. Works great for perch. I want to see what's in these boxes. Nope. Valvoline grease. Would you use that for your reel?
Yep.
That seems pretty old. Bait stick catch fish, Shakespeare. Ooh. I think they're going for the mouse look. I've never seen one of these. Feels wood, it's got different bottoms. Yep, it says right on the bottom, swimming mouse. That's a nice, with the box and everything. Then it had 2 of these guys in here, which again, they're still pretty small from what the other ones I have. Giant bobber, 12-pound test, 500 yards of fishing line. $1.79, guys. $1.79. Now braided is like 14 bucks depending on what you get. This is interesting. There's hooks in here, but this is an old Kodak film canister. I've never seen one.
It's metal.
There's 2 in here. So yeah, those are pretty cool. So all we have is left is some hooks. There's a lot of junk in the bottom of it. Swivels, some old sinkers, a couple razor blades. He must have used that instead of using pocket knives. I kind of was hoping that there'd be a pocket knife in there because we collect them. It's got this cool little toolbox. I'm guessing with the grease and stuff, you worked on reels quite a bit, maybe. Had some nice old, like, fly jigs. Kind of like Mr. Twister. I've never seen the fly ends on the jigs to this day, but so the last thing I want to show you, which is pretty interesting, it's called 612. It's insect repellent. It's a little glass bottle made by Carbide Chemicals Company. And I don't know, I just think it's interesting. It's in a glass bottle. I've never seen a little bottle like this. I kind of want to open and smell it, but I feel like that's kind of dangerous.
Cancer causing.
Cancer causing, especially in California. So there you have it, guys. That's my grandpa's mystery tackle box. This is the type of stuff I love. All the history and, you know, what he used to use. It's cool. I'm not sure what to do with it. I think that maybe me and my dad will talk about it and maybe try to set up, because there's some really nice antique stuff in here. Maybe make some kind of case and then showcase them. That's just an idea. But there's some really neat stuff in here that I've never seen before. And you know, it's a lifetime of fishing. So today, just go through Grandpa's tackle box is amazing for me anyways. And if you like this type of video, let me know. Crush the like button and shoot me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you know anything about any of these antique lures, also let me know in the comment section. Thank you for going back in time with me a little bit today. It was I had fun. And hopefully you guys have fun. Going to be going on vacation this Friday, and we're going to be back, and hopefully I'll have a handful of videos, a couple catch and cooks, and just some fun stuff that we normally do in Henderson Harbor. So there you have it. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate all the support, and we'll see you next time.